Talk about what you get from Eddie McDoon and on special teams and on offense.
Been a contributor this year, last year. Fast, smart, fundamentally sound football player.
In the middle, John.
Coach Purdue's off to a good start. Can you talk about what you see out of them that has your attention?
Yeah, the team's done a tremendous job. Coaching staff would be early favorite for Coach of the Year. They're doing a tremendous job. The entire team is.
Over to the left.
Coach, Mason Cole, to know you've got a dependable left tackle, who has quite a starting streak and production. What kind of comfort does that give you as a coach?
I would say he's our most valuable offensive lineman.
Dan.
Quinn Nardine have sort of a unusual mentality for kickers. Seems like a pretty confident, outspoken kid.
No, I find nothing unusual about it, Quinn.
Next.
Jim, with Rashawn and Chase, your defensive ends last week, obviously you guys did a nice job with Air Force. Those guys in particular, did you see their presence up front, and Rashawn especially? Have you seen him make an impact plays for the first couple weeks here?
Yes.
And what about them?
Running to the football, playing physical, tackling very well, but just high effort, high talent.
Not everything that always jumps off on a stat sheet with those guys too, but they did have some nice stats. I mean, have they? We know Devin's flown around a lot, but Rashawn and Chase, are they up there on your?
Oh, way up there, yeah.
Next one, Jeff.
With Mason, how hard is it for a guy to go from the inside to the outside? Is it different steps, or what has he done that's impressed you?
Well, he started as a tackle as a freshman here, and then transitioned to center. How hard is that? I don't know. I've never made that transition, but he could talent and intelligence, and proving that he can play any position on the offensive line.
Left, Aaron.
What did you like about the game on Saturday?
We won. That's his #1 job. Took care of the football. Made some courageous throws from the pocket, accurate throws in tight windows, and a lot of things.
In the back, Adam.
Jim, how do you guys prepare going from an offense that ran the ball 49 times, only threw 9 times, to Purdue, which is probably going to be much more balanced? How do you guys kind of go from that week to week, the contrast?
Yeah, you just do. You just change the channel. We're going from one scheme to another. Change our scheme to adapt, improvise, adjust.
Go to the right, Kevin.
Yeah, Chris Evans lost a fumble early, didn't play again until late in the fourth, but this seems kind of similar to what you've done with both Wilton and even Donovan Peoples-Jones. They make a mistake, it's a learning session. It's not really punishment. Is that how you handled it the other day with Chris, and how do you think he responded?
No, I don't agree with it. They're like the others.
Why not?
No,
I'm just why don't?
Why do you?
Why don't you think it's the same as the others with Chris?
Chris is a
Well, he had made
played in the game, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the game. Yeah, I mean, he had fumbled.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the same. It's a position where we have 3 players. We do a rotation. We try to get the freshest back in there and go with the guy that's got the hot hand. You've seen us. That's what we've done with the running back position. Ty's a starter. Chris and Karan are gonna play in every single game. So yeah, I don't see it as the same as the quarterback position or the punt return position.
Back, Matt.
From watching him on film
What is David Blau doing better this year, and what do you have to do to defend him?
I mean, we got our hands full. I mean, that's mainly what we're focusing on right now. Coming up with that plan and then implementing it today in meetings and in practice. But big challenge for us. The whole team's playing really good.
In the front here, Angelique.
Jim Treek went off the field on the cart. What is his status?
He's going to be out. Yeah, he's gonna need surgery. He's got a crack in his foot, so the fifth outside of his foot.
Is it a long? Will he be back this season, you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
And Ty Isaac, he looked like he had some kind of abdominal or some kind of maybe rib issue.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay.
Okay, thanks.
Jim, with the overall, you said, won the game. You're talking about no error repeats with the offense, and things are, they're not the same mistakes. Whatever, it's a young football team. How's the progress? I guess week to week to week. When you look at it, just with you won the game. You only had one turnover, but whatever. You won the game. You moved on. I mean, what's your feel, I suppose, right now with how things are going progressively?
Well, right now I'm getting prepared for conference play, getting prepared for a very good Purdue team, and formulating the plan at the beginning of the week that is going to put our players in a position to be successful on Saturday. So working diligently at that, and then we'll implement it, practice it, and look to have a great week of practice and preparation leading up to the game.
Was there something that stood out to you that you really liked from last week in terms of maybe it wasn't there the week before, but it was last week? Yeah,
there were things. Like you said, I mean, I'm sure you can understand it right now. We're facing a very good opponent, and all our focus is on what to do to be successful this week. See if we can get another win.
Angelique.
Jim, a lot of focus on the red zone, but what are some of the positives you've seen from this offense through the first 3 games?
As I just said, I mean, there's quite a few, detailed them before, and right now we're doing our jobs, and that's getting prepared for Purdue. Very good football team. We're doing the same thing defensively and on special teams. As we said a couple times, Purdue's got a heck of a good football team, and we respect that. We respect the process of getting prepared for the game.
Got time for 1 or 2 more. Nick?
With the defense, we talked about early in the season, flew around the football as well as you've seen. Thought they'd be good. They were good. Last week was such a change with mental discipline. Did you learn about their football IQ maybe a little bit more in terms of their ability to go from one thing that's totally different to this and moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, as we talked about it, I mean, kind of the same ground. I was really happy with the way our ball club played in this past game. Felt resilient, felt tough coming out of that ball game. Felt we won it defensively, offensively, and special teams, and numerous good things offensively, defensively, and special teams. And now it's onward to Purdue, getting our team ready for that ball game.
Last question, Adam.
Jim, this is kind of a broader question, and pointing back, yesterday I noticed that you brought out Air Force hat and you set it on the table. You've always had kind of like a appreciation for the military. Could you kind of describe, I guess, not only your appreciation for the military, but also the influence? Are you trying to institute kind of like a military style here?
No, but I have great respect for the military. And the hat was a hat from the USS Gerald R. Ford.